What is going on, guys? DBG here, and this is just a video talking about the best players you can get in my team for under 1000 MT. For a lot of you guys, this video isn't going to have much use, but even if you do have a good team and you're like me and you like using budget players, this video may have a bit of a use then. But this video is mainly geared towards the guys who picked up the game at Christmas or are picking up the game in the January sales, which are going to start in a few days. Because I know for a fact in Ireland anyway, NBA 2K18 has dropped a lot in price. And the sales post-Christmas, it'll keep continuing to drop, and I'm assuming it's something similar in America. So this video is really for the people that have just started out NBA 2K18 MyTEAM and showing that you don't need to put money into the game. While obviously you will be at an advantage by putting money in, cards like these you can pick up for 1000 MT and you'll be able to compete in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM Supermax with these cards. So if we can hit 200 likes in this video, that would be insane. So anyway, now let's get into the 5 cards. So I'm going to do the best for each position. So at the point guard position, we've got Spencer Dinwiddie. So Spencer Dinwiddie, his emerald card is 1000 MT. I know the gold one was only 500 MT, but I think that the emerald is enough better than the gold to go with the emerald. Even though the gold is still a really good card, and you might think stats-wise they're not that different. Like only a +3 in offense, but again, it's only 500 MT, and this one is slightly better. So let's have a look at this card. 6'6", which is huge. He comes with 1 bronze badge teardropper and also has an 88 driving layup, which is good, 88 shot mid, 90 shot 3 with an awkward but not bad release, 86 ball control, meaning his speed boost. He's also got not great lateral quickness, not the best on-ball defensive IQ, but because he's 6'6", he'll feel a lot better on the defensive end. No real low post defensive IQ, driving of 45, but a tendency of 80. So while he's not going to be dunking it on people, if he's wide open on a fast break, he will dunk it a lot of the time. Speed, acceleration on speed with ball, all of 88, which is good. And an absolutely insane card for 1000 MT, a 6'6" point guard. Slightly better than the gold Lonzo in my opinion, and a really nice and underrated card in this game. So Spencer Dinwiddie has hot zones in most of the areas in the 3-point line. The corners aren't that important for a point guard, so it's not the biggest deal not having them there. Not the easiest release to time, to be honest. It's a long release, so it is kind of hard to get off a lot of time. If he's in a catch and shoot situation where you can put up a shot, it's really good. But a lot of time you're not really going to be breaking down someone off the dribble, shooting step back threes with him because release is a little bit longer. But at the same time, with a longer release, it's not an awkward long release, and it's really easy to time. You're very rarely going to time his release too badly, to be honest. He's got... dribble moves are glitchy. Like, I can't really show them here, but if you ever watch me playing with him in a game, I don't know why, but his dribble moves are just glitchy. At the 2, we've got a guy who I picked up for 850 coins earlier today, and it's Will Barton. So right now, the cheapest Will Barton is 1250 by the looks of it. Yeah, 1250. So there's none of them up for less than 1000 MT, but I picked my one up for 1000 MT. Like, I used this card in a video earlier in the year when he was like 8k MT, and I said for 8k MT he was a good value player. Now he's down just over 1000 MT, or even less than 1000 MT, depending on what time you're looking. And assuming that 2K are going to release a huge batch of moments cards, probably on Monday, all of these cards are going to take a huge price hit, the moments cards. They'll be picking up Dinwiddies for 500 coins on Monday more than likely. But Will Barton is really good. He's got bronze posterizer, which is not a bad badge to have. He's also got 86 shot mid, 88 open shot 3 with a nice release, driving layup of 87. He's got a free throw of 84, ball control of 86, meaning a speed boost. He has got 83 lateral quickness, which is good. On-ball defense value 74, not the best, but good lateral quickness kind of makes up for that a little bit. 85 steal is good. 90 driving dunk, 77 speed, 85 speed ball, 84 acceleration. While having higher speed would be better, speed itself is the least important of those 3 stats. And he also has 95 driving and flashy dunk tendency, which is really good. Will Barton has got the middle, left wing, and right corner as hot zones. A really good release in my opinion. I probably won't green as many as I did in the shoot around with Will Barton as I did with Dinwiddie, but Will Barton has a much quicker release, and in games is a much better release than Dinwiddie. He can get it off the dribble quite easily, and is a really good shooter from pretty much everywhere. His dunk animations are really nice, and he dunks so much in game. At the 3, we have got Chris Mullen. I picked him up for 800 MT earlier today, and even though there's none of them up right now for less than 1000 MT, he's still 1250, which is very close. But when there's a player in historic packs, he'll drop to like 600 MT. I actually saw one of them up on the 23rd of December for 500 MT, which is crazy. But 79 defensive overall, 85 offensive overall. He has got not the best post fadeaway, not a great driving layup, but he's got a really, really good open shot 3 of 90, decent open shot mid, good free throw, not the best ball control, speed not the worst 70, and obviously not the best driving dunk tendency, so you wouldn't think this guy is up to much, but he plays really well in game. He's a really good shooter, an absolutely money release, and he just seems to play above his stats. Nearly everyone that I know who's used this card thinks it's really good, and while it's definitely not up there with the best small forwards around, for 1000 MT, you can't get that much better, and if you're just starting out the game, it's a great card to pick up. Has hot zones in 3 of the 5 spots in the 3-point line as well. Chris Mullen has, in my opinion, the best release in my team, and he has for years. Like, there's a reason why his stats aren't the best, and I still have him in this squad. Well, not squad, I still have him on this list. Chris Mullen, probably the best shooter in my team. Even though his rating is 90, and there are a lot of people with 95 ratings, not that many have a release as good as this. At the 4, we have got historic Boras Diaw. This Boras Diaw card, wow, he's 1800 MT. Wow, I picked my one up for like 900 MT, and I saw him up for less than 1000 MT on the 23rd. But the majority of the time you will be able to pick him up for around the 1000 MT mark, which is what I picked my one up for. So Boras Diaw is a jack of all trades type of card. 74 defensive overall, 85 offensive overall, decent enough driving layup, decent-ish post fadeaway and post hook. Great open shot 3 of 89, decent open shot 3 of 82 with a nice release. 79 ball control is really good for power forward. Decent free throw, good passing stats, especially for a power forward. Decent-ish rebounding stats, not great, but not absolutely terrible. Not the best lateral quickness, which is one thing he kind of struggles with. On-ball defense IQ, not bad. Low post defense IQ, not the best. Driving, no, not great. Speed, not great, but 75 speed with ball is very, very good for a power forward. Decent enough driving dunk and standing dunk tendencies, and this is a card that will just do everything solid, will be a glue guy for your team, won't do anything particularly well, won't do anything badly, and if you're just starting out the game, could be a great player to play the power forward position. So Diaw is a bit of a weird one. He has 1 cold zone at the top, and he actually has 3 cold zones, which is more than probably the rest of the players in this list combined. But Diaw's release, just like last year's, is money. Like, I know he only has an 82 shot 3, but if you get him in the corner on a catch and shoot, and he's open, he will not miss. Like, the fact that power forwards stand in the corner most of the time, he will not miss if he's in the corner. And also the fact is, if you dribble the ball to the right hand side of the floor and run the 5-out type play, the Warrior set, he'll end up standing over here, which is one of his hot zones. And at the 5, we have got Emerald Nikola Vucevic. So Nikola Vucevic, 950 MT, under 1000 MT for an 83 overall Emerald. He's got 74 defensive overall, 86 offensive overall. One of the worst defensive centers I have ever used in this game. Being dead honest, he's absolutely terrible on that end of the floor. 77 post fadeaway, 84 post hook. Also got an open shot mid of 89, open shot 3 of 88, which is good, with a not bad release at all. 75 free throw is good. Not the best ball control, decent enough passing stats for a center. Great rebounding stats, but doesn't rebound anywhere near what those stats would suggest. Not the worst rebounder, but not an incredible rebounder by any means. He's got a 67 block, which is a lie. It should be 25 because he's a hologram on that end of the floor. He's got speed, though, of 69, which is huge. He runs the floor really well. Actually runs back well on defense. That's the one kind of redeeming factor to him on defense, is he can stop fast breaks quite well. But apart from that, he won't do anything on that end of the floor. For 1000 MT, you really have to choose between a flat-out defender like a Hassan Whiteside Emerald or a Clint Capella Emerald, or you can go for a Vucevic, who's a flat-out offensive player. And really, till you hit the 3-4K MT, you're not going to be able to get someone that can do both. So Nikola Vucevic, hot zones pretty much everywhere inside the 3-point line and in 2 of the places outside the 3-point line. His shot is inconsistent. That's all I'm going to say about Vucevic from 3. It's very, very inconsistent. Like, I don't like this release that much at times. And there's other times where I green every single shot with him. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with this card. The worst defensive player I've used in 2K18. I don't care what the stats say. He is the worst defensive player I've used. But offensively, he can drop 25 in a game with ease. He can score in the post. He can score from mid. He can score from 3. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end of the floor. And with all those hot zones inside the 3-point line, and the fact he can't use 5-out anymore means he'll spot up mid-range an awful lot. And mid-range is where he absolutely excels. While he's inconsistent from 3, he's the best mid-range shooter I've used in 2K18 this year. And an absolute steal if you're looking for an offensive center in this game. So anyway, that's the video. If you're just starting out my team, or if you just like to use budget players, these are 5 players that you need to pick up. All of them around the 1k MT mark. I picked all of them up for less than 1k MT, and if you look at the market at any given time, there will be at least one of these up for less than 1k MT, and at most you're spending 1500 on them. So yeah, in my opinion, these 5 are really good, and to be honest, are good enough to use in any squad right now in my team. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.